Last year, December the 20th, 1979, a letter was received at the post office addressed to Father Christmas, care of Fairyland, and it read, "Dear Father Christmas, I have no job and no money and no prospects. Could you please send me £10 to make my Christmas a little happier?" The staff at the sorting office were so moved they had a collection and raised £5, which they sent to the gentleman. In 1980, at the end of January, they received this following letter from the same gentleman. "Dear Father Christmas, thank you for the £5. I know I asked for 10, but I'm grateful. P.S. I suppose the thieving bastards at the post office had the other 5. The reason why I've mentioned this incident is because tonight, my subject is communication. Good evening. When the head of the BBC heard that I was taking communications as my subject for this evening, he offered me the services of ace communicator James Burke. My producer then paid me a great compliment by declining the offer, saying that he'd got enough with one Burke already. But who better to lead you through the labyrinth of the means of transmitting information, which is communications, than someone whose early career revolved around communicating with people? I remember those days well. I came from a very poor family, but at the age of 15 I thought knives and forks were jewellery. And you had to take what you could because times were particularly hard, and I was a promising boy at school. In fact, I was in a class by myself. Not because I was brilliant, I smelt. My first job that I got wasn't much money, but it had plenty of time off. I was a coronation flag seller. Then for a time I became a bad debt collector for a carpet company. I went to see a woman who was behind on her payments on a fireside rug. I said, "Madam, I've called for something on the rug." She said, "Thank God, I thought you wanted money." Then I found my true vocation in communications. I became a postman. The first time I delivered a letter, an outraged cocker spaniel leapt up and bit my leg. The owner said, "Did you put anything on it?" I said, "No, yet as it was." But it didn't put me off. I soldiered on, and by sheer effort, all my letters were delivered on the same day, which is more than can be said of the postal service we're saddled with today. Now, I won't say deliveries are slow, but last week I received a gas bill for 3 pieces of 8. Of course, a quicker way of getting in touch with someone is to use the telephone. For instance, some time ago, when my beloved mother-in-law was ill in bed with a broken leg, the wife suggested a cheering-up call might be appreciated. I pointed out that with the old batty mobile, it didn't need any cheering up. However, I agreed to ring her because I knew it would be expected of me, because I felt it was the right thing to do, and because I knew she'd have to hobble down the stairs to answer the phone. I started ringing her at 2 p.m, and with the help of the inevitable crossed line, by 3 p.m, I'd had an interesting discussion on the economic aspects of Zen Buddhism with an Aborigine in Brisbane, talked a nun out of kicking the habit, listened 4 times to the recipe for curried faggots, took 3 bookings for the East Acton massage parlour, which I'm a founder member, and learnt that England were 86 for 7. Boycott 1, not out. My God, that lad takes some risks. I put the blame for this shoddy service squarely on the shoulders of the post office telephonists, the best of whom have the hearing of a brick and a sense of urgency which makes Nero look like Sebastian Coe on Cenopods. But of course, there are forms of communication that don't involve technology. For instance, body language. I stood on a talking scale the other week and it said, coaching not allowed. Body language. The language of expressive signs and gestures as pioneered by Harvey Smith. In fact, only recently I acquired a book on this absorbing subject. Thank you. A book which opened up a whole new world to me of people's hidden feelings. The feelings they may be too inhibited to express in words. And I must say, this book turned out to be a real education. Through body language, you can interpret the unspoken feelings of others. Right. Let's see what she's saying. Legs closed, angled slightly towards me. Attraction. Oh, I'm in there. She's already succumbed to my animal magnetism. I just sweep them off their feet. Pure sex appeal. Why, I make good on having to. I reciprocate her interest. What the hell does that mean? Arms crossed. This means keep your distance. Well, I don't see how that's necessarily the case. I mean, her bra strap might have broken. I wonder what palm punching means. Aggression stemming from insecurity. He doesn't look that aggressive to me.
You staring at me, Grandad?
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of such a thing. Listen, kid. Any more lip and you're a dead man, okay? Hello, she's back again. It's no use fighting it, girl. I'm irresistible. I think I'll break the ice. I get the message.
You what?
Legs crossed, slightly inclined this way. I know what it means.
What it means, I've got a sore bum.
So bum indeed. I quite understand. Nail biting. The person who bites his nails is probably worrying about some impending experience which he expects to be traumatic. Perhaps he's going to have a bath.
Are you laughing at me, you fat git?
Who, me? Good heavens, no. No, I was laughing at a joke I told the wife's mother last night. She nearly died laughing. Still better luck tomorrow. You dirty rat. You shut your mouth, or I'll beat you to a pulp. Where was I? The most advanced form of body language is physical contact. A subtle rubbing of the shins means, I'm yours if you want me.
Have you got an itch or something?
No, it's body language. It means, I'm yours.
Oh, I see.
Ow! What does that mean?
It means you're a dirty old man.
Well, that's ridiculous. I don't... Well, really, marvellous the trouble a book can get you into it. Book's called Body Language. It's rubbish. It sings like people who cross the legs fancy you. Hey, look at them. People who bite the nails are insecure.
Oh, so I'm insecure now, am I?
Oh, no.
Well, tell me, what does this mean?
Oh, palm punching? Well, that's a sign of somebody of high intelligence.
You liar.
And perceptive.
I don't like your face.
I'm not too keen on it myself.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try out some of this body language on you, right? What does this mean? Clenched fist. Look that one up.
I don't have to look it up. I know what it means.
What?
Well, roughly translated, it means help!
The methods of communication are as myriad and numerous as the birds of the air and the clubs of Tommy Docherty. To illustrate this point, I have made a film which took me all around the world and which encapsulates many of these different ways of sending a message. What were the earliest forms of communication? Well, undoubtedly, one of the first methods was the one I'm illustrating here, the Red Indian smoke signal.
Navajo 1, West Ham 2.
Another primitive message. The Zulu drum. In medieval England, this is one way messages would have been dispatched. A bowman would let fly with an arrow bearing an epistle. Of course, communication advances with technology. For instance, here I am conversing with a helicopter. It's a message from outer space, I tell you, it is. They're trying to communicate with us. It's coming from outside.
Avon calling?
Only myself on a desert island, I tried sending the classic message.
I can't take much more of this. The loneliness of it all. When I finish this bottle, I'll put this message in. Be saved. Godspeed.
Here in Italy, I confirm my thesis that there is a universal language of facial and physical expression, composed of unmistakable international symbols. There's no doubt about it. The most effective form of communication is gesture. Indeed, this language works as well between two males as it does between men and women. Even though I didn't speak Italian, I got the impression he had something to say to me. Eventually, I got the message. No look at communications could leave unmentioned our wonderful postal service. A form of communication which is in the hands of an organisation whose efficiency and speed is rivalled only by a tortoise with piles. The essence of the post is simplicity itself. For a nominal mortgage, you can purchase a stamp and send a letter second class. And in this technological age, the post office don't hang about, oh no. They can guarantee that within just 2 days they'll have lost it. It's becoming apparent that a lot of people are disgusted with the postal system. In fact, on the new issue of stamps, the Queen's got it back to us. You don't believe me? Well, we followed the progress of a typical letter. The letter, addressed to a Mr. Herbert Coalhammer in Birmingham, was posted in South London at 8:43 on Monday, January the 5th. The postman, a certain Paddy O'Reilly, came to empty the pillar box, but went away again, complaining he couldn't get his arm through the slit. Fortunately, a passerby with O-levels pointed out that O'Reilly had a key which would enable him to get inside it. So 4 hours later, our letter was finally collected by the fire brigade, who were called to get O'Reilly out of the pillar box. The letter was then taken along to the sorting office at Mount Pleasant, where it was dispatched with the post office's customary efficiency and arrives in Berlin, due to a human error called Tom Scroggins. And one night, dyslexic post office sorter whose geography was so poor he thought the Gaza Strip was a Scottish nightclub. With typical Prussian efficiency, the Berlin post office sent the letter directly back to Britain, and next morning it arrives back in the clutches of Tom Scroggins. And you know, he could hardly believe his eye. To ensure... That's a little in-joke, really. Oh, we got writers. We got writers. To ensure that there's no mistake this time, his supervisor feeds the letter into the new computerised sorting system. And 2 weeks later, a Greenland Eskimo with a bad back receives it as his telephone bill. As soon as winter is over, he thaws out his huskies and gets them to push his British Leyland snowplough through the wilderness, which is so cold, brass monkeys are lagging one another. Finally, he reaches the nearest trading post where he trades the letter for a Des O'Connor LP, which he thinks will prove a lifesaver in warding off polar bears with no sense of rhythm. Now, at this stage, the Postmaster General had personally intervened and ordered the letter to be delivered by hand to Birmingham. Unfortunately, Herbert Colehammer never received it. You see, he tried to ring the post office about the lost letter, but sadly he died of starvation, waiting for a reply from directory inquiries. Which brings us on to the phone service, and I use the expression loosely. We are constantly being urged by that irritated little winged prattler, Busby, to use the telephone. It's all right for him, he lives on the telephone wise. When was the last time you found one that worked? The last one I was in was so smashed up that I was playing Glasgow Empire again. Finding a phone that works is about as easy as measuring Mangus Pike for a suit.
Excuse me, would you mind if I went first? My call is very urgent.
So is mine.
But it's a matter of life and death.
Is it? Oh, well, in that case, go ahead.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, I say, you there?
What?
Well, what's all this heavy breathing?
I've got asthma.
You lie, that's not asthma, you're a pervert. You're one of those heavy breathers.
So what if I am?
Well, how can you do such a thing?
Well, sort of like this.
No, I meant why?
Well, it's my hobby, isn't it?
Hobby?
I mean, some people go fishing, some people go swimming. I go heavy breathing. Think of it as jogging without the sweat.
Can you think of something more suitable? Like bird watching. The thrill of seeing a particular species glide majestically across the fens to rediscover a new nest, the whole...
Have you got a 5p?
Yeah, 5p. Ballard, come here,
The pips.
Will you making me a party to all this?
Oh, I'll let you have a turn in a minute, then. Yes! Very good. Now out.
Wait a minute! I'm not practicing. That was a sharp intake of breath to express my disapproval of such a disgusting act.
Well, suit yourself, then.
Listen, think about the woman on the other end of the line.
I am. That's half the fun.
Don't appeal to your better self. There's one who's letting the side down. What do you say to that?
Have you got another 5p?
No, I haven't got a 5p!
Oh, all right, all right.
Why, you filth! One of these days you'll slip up, you'll be on the phone too long, and the police will be able to trace the call, and you'll get your come up.
All right, let's have you out of it, you dirty little pervert.
I'm not a pervert. I'm just talking about for somebody else.
You got to live with the judge.
Last time I saw a figure like that, the other was being milked.
Now, you see how easy it is for people to get hold of the wrong end of the stick? It happens all the time. For instance, only yesterday I asked our beloved leader, Billy Cotton, to give me more exposure and he pinched my trousers. But perhaps the classic example of the disastrous consequences of misunderstanding is the ill-fated Charge of the Light Brigade, which was all caused by confusion over a message. Now, my own film company, Rochdale Films, have just completed an epic portrayal of this immortal tragedy, which I am honoured to unveil before you now. Ebagum! Ebagum!
Rochdale Films proudly presents The Charge of the Light Brigade. Starring Thrust Dawson as the hero. Part of Rackle Welsh as the valet. And with the voice of Demis Roussos as the battle.
At last, a messenger approaches.
Captain Dawson of the 3rd Oldham Foot and Mouth reporting, sir.
Have you got the orders for the Light Brigade?
The message reads as follows. Your shoes will be ready on Thursday. I'm sorry, sir. The old fool has given me the wrong piece of paper.
Who?
Lord Pullover.
Cardigan.
I'm sorry. I always get it mixed up with the old butty.
Sandwich.
With Branston pickle delicious. Thank you.
God help us.
Oh, please be not of faint heart. Or in the words of our beloved noble monarch Queen Victoria, when she said to Albert, don't pick your nose in bed, Chuck.
Last night, Henderson, I dreamt we met with a terrible disaster.
I think you were right. He's coming back.
Dawson reporting.
Oh, get on with it, man.
Sorry, sir. There's the message from Lord Sleeve.
Raglan!
Oh, sorry, sir. Shout.
Well, there's nothing on it.
No, it's written in invisible ink. It's culled from the wily Orientals, you know. Now, you see, the ink isn't legible until a certain application of heat is applied to the end of the paper. There. Now you can see the words becoming
that's
distinctly
ingenious.
distinctive. Yes, it is marvelous. Oh, heavens. Well, whatever it was, there was an F in it. Don't worry, noble warriors. I shall not fail you.
There he goes, Henderson. Ghosting into the distance.
Yes, look at him go. Riding like a demented fury.
Sorry about that. I do have the message, sir.
I order you not to charge.
No. That's a W, I think. I order you now to charge.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, I don't think so, sir. No, I think that's a P.
I order you not to charge?
Yeah.
Why should he say that?
Well, he talks like that. I order you not to charge.
For God's sake, be serious, man!
The whole fate of the Crimea depends on this.
Yes, sir. The message is coming back to me, yes. Yes, the message. The message which will send us thundering yonder, in yonder valley towards the Russian guns.
What have they hit, Dawson?
The mobile quartermaster's store, sir.
What have they hit now?
The mobile naffy, sir.
What's left?
The mobile latrines. Charge! Now, that film is now being shown at the Shetland Odeon and all leading cemeteries. And talking of cemeteries and how's that for a contrived lead-in? Brings us on to trying to communicate with the departed, like writers that we used to have. Those, of course, have passed on to the other side. Now, personally, I keep an open mind on psychic phenomena. One of my neighbours, not so very long ago, went to a séance to contact her late husband. They sat round the table with hands outstretched in the gloom, and his voice came across. She said, "How are you, Arthur?" He said, "I'm all right, love." She said, "Are you happy, Arthur?" He said, "Oh, yes. Plenty to eat, plenty to drink, plenty of sex." She said, "Is it like that in heaven?" He said, "No, I'm a rabbit in Dorset."
You used to tell jokes.
Oh, it's years since I performed.
I know.
There are many people who are only too ready to believe that they can converse with their long-lost loved ones.
Yes, Sissy. I thought you said 8 o'clock. This witch friend of yours would be here.
It's only 5 minutes to 8, and she is not a witch. She's a medium.
A medium?
Yes, and a very talented one. Mediums like Mrs. Scattergood are very few and far between.
Sort of medium rare. I read that in the Lancet. You'll have to excuse me, Sissy. It's just I'm a bit nervous about all this.
Yes, well, I mean, that's quite understandable for a non-believer, isn't it? I mean, after all, this is the first time you've tried to contact the dead, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Apart from trying to get Bird up for work. Tell me, love. The voices. Do you hear the voices of those who...
Oh, no, that's a popular misconception. No. No, the voice of the dead spirit...
Yes.
...comes through Mrs. Scattergood.
Oh, help me. How?
Well, it usually starts off through a Ouija.
Fancy.
Then, of course, she has to go into a trance.
I'm not surprised if it's coming through a widget.
Then she usually says, "Is anybody there?" There's usually an eerie silence then.
You mean like phoning the electricity board?
It is nothing like phoning the electricity board, Ada. Anyway, you'll see it all for yourself when she arrives. Who have you decided to contact on the other side?
I want to speak to my mother.
I thought you would, Chuck. I thought so. She was a wonderful woman, your mother, wasn't she?
She was a saint.
Yes, well, she had to be married to him, hadn't she? Good-for-nothing, lazy slub of a father of yours. He was a Geordie, wasn't he?
Yes, he was bone idle, you know. He only had one job. He was a bricklayer on Hadrian's Wall.
Well, it's amazing she lived as long as she did, really, with him to put up with.
She went just like that. She was lay on the bed, she went black. And she said, "We'll always be sweethearts." And then she slipped away. She fell off the bed.
She was asphyxiated, wasn't she?
No, we had her buried. Well, the weather was warm and it was a wonderful funeral. The vicar did the eulogy. And we had a wonderful knife and fork tea at our earnest.
No, what I meant to say was she choked to death.
On a Bakewell tart. And it was all my fault, and I could never forgive me.
Oh, come on, courage, love, courage.
Oh, it was my fault. Bert and I had gone to her house for tea, and there was one Bakewell tart left on the table. And Bert and I both fancied it. But Mother was very strict on some things. And we looked at the Bakewell tart, and we insisted that Mother have it. And then she choked.
Oh, and that's why you want to get in touch with her, to say sorry for making her have that last slice.
No, I want the recipe to give to our Bert.
Finally, I would like to close with an amazing exhibition of a very unusual form of communication. Not many people know that I am a world-famous mind reader. My telepathic powers are quite astonishing. In fact, using the mental dynamism of my brain, I can reach out through the atmosphere and read the thoughts. The thoughts of you, madam, who are worried about what's in a teapot. You sit at the back with chilblains. You're there, madam. All your thoughts are coming across, and they're emerging into a pattern, a very delicate pattern. Yes? I know what you're all thinking. What a load of cobblers. Good night.